little bit late. I was trying to find my Mrs. Claus outfit and I couldn't find it. So I am here and hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. I had some friends over, so that was really, really nice. I made a bunch of food. You guys helped me with the dessert part. And my friend Courtney, she was so sweet. She ended up bringing over 2 pies and this whole tray of chocolate covered pretzels and peanut brittle. So yeah, we definitely had to hook up for some sweets. But I made ham, green bean casserole, mashed potatoes and gravy, had stuffing, vegetables, salad with homemade ranch. So it turned out really nice, and just spending time with friends, that's always amazing. So I did the setup a little bit different. My hair is super fluffy today, but good to have you guys logging in. And tell me how your Christmas Eve went. They were here till about 9 o'clock, and they had some like custody exchanges. Brings me back to those days. So I wanted to log in. I know some of us are spending Christmas alone, whether who is here? Courtney. I just said how nice you were. Courtney came over. And thank you so much. You're going to have to come over. I want that apple pie. So, yeah, we're going to have to do another get together and finish up all those sweets. But that's like, I do want to, Courtney, she is such a quality friend. Like, I mean, she drank my Diet Coke. She brought more. You didn't have to do that, but that's so nice, you know. I scratch your back, you scratch mine. Don't even have to ask. So, Courtney, that is so sweet. She helps with the dishes and yeah, a super special person. So Merry Christmas Eve. She even invited me to come over to open Christmas gifts with her children in the morning, but that's going to be a little early for me unless I have a nightmare and wake up in the middle of the night. But Merry Christmas to you. A walk with nature. I feel you. Debbie says, I can't stay, but I'll see you at home. I'm in the car now. Okay, drive safe. Drive safe, and I can't wait to see you. And can you see your sun catcher back there? Debbie got me a nice sun catcher. So, but yeah, definitely drive safe. And I'm just going to stay on a little bit. Who's there with me? Uh-oh, is there a ghost? Just so, who am I talking to? I have 4 platforms open. So Courtney, my friend, she's on a different one, and she was here earlier tonight. And then Debbie's on a different one. And you're not driving. Your daughter is. Oh, okay. But still, ride safe. How's that? But we're going to just kind of talk about the holidays and how you guys are feeling. I know it's been just a few years since my father and grandfather have passed away. So Christmas is a little bit different. Also, when I was a kid, it was way different. We used to have huge family get-togethers, and we had a little to do. One of my uncles died in a plane crash, and just kind of some outs with the families and stuff. So how am I feeling? I'm doing okay. Thank you for asking. You guys are my friends too. So I'm not just here for you. I appreciate when you guys are there for me too, but I'm doing good. I have my friends over and got to do some cooking and cleaning. I finally rearranged some of my stuff in my house, so it's a lot more open. I had a porta potty and also a refrigerator in my, where I am right now. So I was able to move that, and the house seems a lot bigger once you get the stuff. And that's the other thing too, is, they say that clutter is a trauma response. You should look upstairs, or procrastination. And I know even just moving that stuff around has been freeing. It's a lot more open in here. My place doesn't feel as heavy, and our surroundings really affect us. So when people are telling you, just get out of bed, make your bed, and try to keep your house clean, even if it's just 5 minutes a day, that's better than nothing. Just keep making progress every day, because it does start to feel freeing, and it's going to change how you feel inside. And it's this whole ripple effect that starts working. So I just got to type something. All right, there we go. So we're setting some goals, and we got the New Year's Eve coming up. You guys, I'd like to know. Trish is here. Merry Christmas to you. What are your plans for the holidays. I'm going to be traveling across state with my Dixie Do. It says, encourage more viewers to share the live. The more you guys like and comment, the more it helps with the algorithm, helps grow the channel. And we do still have that Costa Rica trip coming up. And I've been studying my French and Spanish because I will be going to Amsterdam and Paris this summer. So I'll be able to share that with you guys. And I can't wait to do more traveling. Plan on doing a trip or two every year, but we do the meet and greet in Costa Rica, and then the other one is with my students. So if you have high schoolers that would like to travel, do a study abroad, they can get half a credit towards high school and 3 credits towards college. Also, I can get credits, which is really nice. Continuing education credits or towards something. I don't know. I got so many credits I didn't even check. I just know there's some bonuses. So yeah, it says to share with, encourage your viewers to share your live and invite friends. But you say very true. Something as simple as making your bed can really help. And, you know, sometimes when you get down in the dumps, you don't take a shower. Then once you take that shower, it's invigorating. It like does something to your vagus nerve, regenerates you, rejuvenates you, boosts your self-esteem. So you could go out in public. You don't have to worry about what you smell like or look like. You're nice and fresh and clean. But yeah, even just making your bed. And that's really nice at night. I did it once. I was traveling and I would go out of town like every 8 days, and I was gone for 4 days, and it was just like this ridiculous cycle. And I always had like so much laundry and you know, packing everything up. I had a sewing business, so I had patterns and threads and fabrics and just a carload of everything. Then traveling, you had like food and a coffee maker and a sewing machine and on and on. So I would kind of like ransack the place, packing up and going out of town. But there was one time where I took the time to not do that, and coming home was like, wow. And it really made me appreciate, you know, it's worth taking the time for yourself. You know, we had this thing, my friends used to laugh at me. I call it company clean. So when I was growing up, my mom would be like, we're not going to just clean, we're going to company clean. And my friend got a kick out of it, but she actually adopted that. But you think about it, and this is the house that we live in all the time. And we treat other people better than we treat ourselves. So take the time to organize your house. And this is your surrounding. Same with your job. Enjoy the job that you have. They had this one graph where they show like the time here. There you go. Vertical versus horizontal platforms. But so they had that timeline. And so much of your life is spent at work that, you know, I always, my ex was really good. He was very stable in his jobs, and he had 2. One was before he got like this promotion thing, and then he stuck and finished out his career at the next one. And he didn't understand the way that I climbed the ladder and would change. If I didn't do that, I'd still be making like $11 an hour. So for me, there was one change I did that almost doubled my salary. So I'm the type where I will make change if it's for the better. I don't just, you know, throw in the towel, but you know, opportunity is out there. And if you're not happy, you know, be smart how you go about doing it. But ladies man, the party can start, guys. Ladies man is here. Ahoy, ahoy. Happy Krampus? Is that what you call Krampus? I don't have any cramps. Krampus. So, but you're right. Thank you for saying that. And Merry Christmas. Also, is it Hanukkah going on like on the 26th? ¿Tienes algún propósito para el año nuevo? Okay, so what is it? What's your proposition for New Year's Eve? See, I've been studying. I even studied my Spanish. ¿Qué es su propósito para el año nuevo? Okay. So Merry Christmas to you. Feliz Navidad. Nice to have you, Richard. Thank you. And I'd love to hear what you guys are doing. Ladies, man, did you miss the cooking show? You missed the eating show. I did so much cooking yesterday. I have leftovers. So tomorrow there's no cooking. I don't need to cook for like 6 more years. But today I made ham. I didn't get a chance to log in for today to do my cooking. That was an awesome job. You like that? Thank you. I'm smart. I could tell. Merry Christmas. Feliz Navidad. A buena suerte. Felicidad. So thank you. Yes. Today, before I logged in, I studied my French, Spanish, and Dutch. So I will be multilingual. I teach English as a second language. Like I said, I'm going to Paris and Amsterdam. I had 3 semesters of French in 2 semesters. 2 semesters of French in college. And then 3. This is how I did it. Okay, so I needed a third semester of a foreign language and I'll tell you what I mean in a second. But I needed 3 to graduate. So I used to have a crush on a exchange student, so I kind of got into French, but he went back to France. But so I was studying French, and that is so much harder. And Spanish was super easy for me. So I took Spanish 1, but I decided to do French. Took 2 semesters in French. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I had 1 more semester left of college, and I'm like, French is hard. I don't know if I want to do the 3rd one. And my mother mom is here. Hey, mommy. So I ended up self-studying in 2 weeks. I self-studied Spanish 2 and went into Spanish 3 and passed it. Actually, I had people who took Spanish 2 asking me. I just love languages, right? Vrouwen, my ladies. Mom, I've been ik spreek Nederlands. Did I say it right? I'm learning. I don't know. Where is your... I actually went to school with somebody with that name. And no joke. I went to school with a guy, Mike Hunt and Jack Hoff. Like legit, that were their names. So there you go. How do you say your name? Olidea? But no joke. Yeah, Mike Hunt and Jack Hoff. So they were both like some of the best looking guys. Sarcasm. But I'm being honest. I legitimately did. Both in the same grade too. So LOL. So I made ham, green bean casserole, stuffing, mashed potatoes and gravy, salad with homemade ranch dressing, and we had a ton of sweets, and Courtney brought over some sweets, my friend. And so yes, Mom, I will see you. I just texted my sister if she needed help cooking, but I got the stuff to bring to you. Where? Okay. So Sarah is here. Good to have you, Sarah. How was your Christmas Eve? I know if you guys are in the Eastern time zone, it is Christmas morning. So don't forget the reason for the season. And, having faith will get you through a lot. A lot of it is just how it changes your mindset and your energies and the things that we like manifest just on our outlook on things. We get a different outlook when we trust. We also have that gratitude instead of the anxiety. But Mom, are you still here? I just shared something about ibuprofen. Did you see that? It's on my Facebook page, Cynthia Schiller, Schiller. But they were talking about the inflammation and how the cycle of repair. But anyways, so Sarah went to her cousins, and you have to cook tomorrow. We need the Sarah cooking show. Ladies says, Happy Taco Tuesday, Christmas Eve, by the way. Why not? Tacos are always good. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll probably have a ham. I had ham tonight. We're probably going to have ham. Why is my hair so fluffy? I feel it looks like I had it up. Did I have my hair up today? No. Oh, I know why it's so fluffy. You want to know why it's fluffy? This is why it's fluffy. I sat on the couch and I did my studying. So it must have stuck like that. That's funny. Nicole is here. Nicole, good to have you here. I was just wondering why my hair was so fluffy. And I think it's because when I was studying my languages, I kind of slouched in the couch. But oh, there you go. Sarah says, just for bro and older sister. How many sisters do you have? Jennifer's older, right? I went to school. How many? I forget. Do you have one or two? Pedro is here. Hey there. Gert Is that Gert Morning? GRTMONTG. Good morning. And what's this? I'm getting pop-ups. Let me see. But the hair looks on point. There you go. I just need to study more. Hello, Phil. Nice to have you here. Ladies Man says, unfortunately, didn't have any tacos. I know, I didn't either. I had ham. We're going to have ham like forever. Hey there. So thank you for the like, Sarah says, just for bro and older sister. What are you cooking though? Yes, and my little, oh, that's right. You have a little one. How many years? 5 years? She's leaving. How many years younger is the little one? I forgot about that. I keep thinking you're the baby. Keep thinking Sarah's the baby. But she's not. She's a middle child now. You're like, what? Because your brother's older, right? Your brother's older. 8. Oh, she's only 8? Oh, 8 years? 8 years. Okay. That makes sense. Any other socials? Yes. Am I allowed to say them? I don't know if you're trapping me. Yeah, I don't know. I got the YT and the FB. But I'm Cynthia Schiller, SHILLER. So also a soul survivor. So yes. I think in live, they get mad at me if I say that. But yes. Bro is 4 years old. Oh, is he that much? Really? See. How? Okay. Your older sister's like my age, and he's okay. That makes sense. Okay. Trying to figure everything out. Home is Phil. Home is a hole in your heart. What do you mean by that? Sometimes, tell me what you mean by that, Phil. Because sometimes Randy is here. Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah to those who don't celebrate Christmas. And if you don't celebrate either one, hi. But sometimes we have so much trauma in the houses that we are in. The negative energy, the thoughts that get provoked, the triggers, seeing certain things might cause like relapses and memories and stuff. Empty. So you can go through empty nesting, or if somebody passed away, or through a divorce or a breakup. And thank you, Randy, for the Merry Christmas. But sometimes I don't know, just changing things up a little bit, moving things around, and a black hole. So how long has it been since you've felt like it's an empty house? How long has it been for you? I know that's got to be hard. Sometimes people move because of that. They don't want to go back. It's too hard to move on. That's not always like feasible to do, but sometimes it can be the healthy thing. Or like I said, just change up the decor, or sometimes they say to throw out pictures. It's okay to just put them away sometimes. You don't have to throw them out. Those are your memories. It was a part of your life. But we have to understand too, if it's our children, that they're branched out, they're living their life. And that's why if you have young children, take every moment you can with them. So life goes by so quickly. And we were talking earlier about forgiveness and when do we forgive. Courtney, if you're still here, Courtney, who was that lady? that we watched. It was the fact versus the impact. So if something terrible was done to you, that you can take that fact and like release that to let go of the fact that it happened, and then try to process through the impact. And what about you? Do you have any others? Since my first heartbreak. I know. So, oh, I got a new follower. Thank you. Thank you. So, how are you processing through that? Because sometimes we can get stuck. Sarah says it was really difficult to see my family tonight because of my mom. Because of the way they were interacting. Her mom's in like a dire situation. And Lisa Turkhurst, Terkerst, and she had a really good speech. I don't know if you know the date of that offhand that she did. It was it a TED Talk or was it a church talk? But I gotta tell you what, Courtney, can I share your story? It was so funny. So she was talking to this new person, and he was saying that he was a Christian. So she's like talking to him with like Bible verses and stuff, and he's like, I still get a kick out of that. So yeah, get to know your people. Can they back up their words? But I just thought it was so cute. He ran away so quick. Oh yes, I remember. All I want are my albums back. Sometimes I can't remember. Did she break them or did she lose them? Just saying she doesn't have them. There's times that we just aren't going to get our stuff back, and we have to realize that those are material things. I know they're important to you though, and some of them might have sentimental value, but I don't know the monetary amount. And thank you look at you, Alexander. Oh, I like the way you spell it. Xavier Alexander. I like the way you spell your name. Super cool. And hello, good to have you here, Erin. So pretty. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So hopefully you guys are having a great holiday. But yeah, Courtney, I just got a kick out of that. I'm a Christian. Okay. Here's some Bible verses. And he's like, oh. So I'm doing good. I had my friends over earlier, had some chit chat time with my friends. It's a Sam Kennison joke. All I want is my albums back. Oh, didn't you have some albums though? Okay. Sorry, I didn't make that connection. You jokester. So I thought maybe you gave me that joke and it passed over my head before, but did she have some of your albums or not? Now I'm all confused. But greetings. Nice to have you. And what does it say? Successful, excellent. I love it. Forgiving what you can't forget. Ooh, yes. Forgiving what you can't forget. And that's the thing. We don't have to forget. When we forgive, it doesn't mean we forgot. And process through the lesson that was in there. And part of the forgiveness is to release it. It's not for the other person. And sometimes you don't even have to tell the other person you forgave them. It's just for you. And that's why it's like in the Bible too. There's a lot of good, whether you guys believe or not, there's some good advice. And I know looking back on life, it's like, oh, maybe there's more to this. So Chaco, nice to have you here. Sarah says good food. He didn't make his grilled lamb chops. He has a good recipe for that. And I don't even like lamb. But yeah, sometimes if certain things are made right, maybe you guys can invite me over. Just kidding. But yeah, you got a lot going on. Did anybody cook, or is it more just like something basic, some hamburger helper sandwiches or something? I know when we're going through a hard time, sometimes it's hard to celebrate, but I'll be thinking about you, Sarah, and hopefully things go smoothly for you. So, what's everybody's plans for the day? Here, I think that's my dog. So, like I said, I can't believe I can't find my Mrs. Claus outfit. I wanted to wear it. I'm starting to think I threw it out. I had literally like 14 of them. And I'm like, that's way too many Mrs. Claus outfits because like 9 of them were duplicates when I had my costume business. So I got rid of a bunch of them. I think I got rid of all of them. Wanted to dress up for you guys. And I can't think of where else they would be. So yeah, I think I threw them out because they're a little short because I'm so tall. But so much for come over. We should plan a day for me to come have some coffee. I can go pick up some coffee and something. Um, you're gonna have to private message me which city you're in. Don't do it in live chat, but we'll have to figure something out. I would like that. So, and definitely this summer. Definitely this summer. We're going to do some swimming and Schiller Beach. I love it that Courtney's kids had named my beach Schiller Beach. I need to get a sign. I need to get like a little, not a gazebo, but like a archway onto the deck or something. Schiller Beach. I love that. I love that. I'm gonna do it. Give me time. I will do that. I also want to. I've been tempted. It's like I don't know, like a storm shelter, maybe cellar, creepy. Like I don't know if I would get in there. There's a tornado coming. There's probably spider webs and everything down there. But it's painted green and it's like metal. Courtney, do you know what I'm talking about? Is that a storm shelter? I think it might be a storm shelter. But I don't know how it would lock you in, and the doors would probably fly open. But I kind of want to paint like a beautiful scene on it. But then I'm like, I don't know how others will see that. I had it once. And Courtney says, we love Schiller Beach and we love having you as patrons at Schiller Beach. Open from dusk till dawn. Dawn till dusk. I got to word it the right way. You guys are going to be. Courtney, seriously, everybody, if you're a friend of mine that I've met in person, I would love to have you here to celebrate July 4th. My goodness, that was a nice show that they did. And what about New Year's? What are you guys doing on New Year's? What is the plan for New Year's? I don't know what I'm doing on New Year's. You don't know. Got to check the weather too. See what the weather's like. But Debbie will be home soon. I think this is a pretty good location. Seeing my hair blowing a little bit is because I'm right over the heat. And I had one house that I raised my daughter in where it was so nice. I remember growing up, I was in my choir, which is like a singing and dancing show choir kind of thing. And this one girl was talking, when I was a little girl, I used to always go over to like this heater that's kind of like on the wall. And I'd wrap myself in a blanket and the heat would blow and it would just be so nice and warm. And I'm like, never heard of that. That'd be nice though. And then I ended up getting this house, and not this one, but the one I'm talking about. And it had that kind of heat, and it was so nice. I also need to get my fireplace hooked up. It's my house is natural gas, but they switched it to kerosene, and so they switched over the fireplace to kerosene, but then they switched my heat back to gas when gas got cheaper. And so now it's a kerosene thing that has like a tube to the outside. I can either get a kerosene tank or hook it back up to gasoline or the natural gas. What would you guys do? Would you just plug it in to a kerosene thing and let it go? Or would you invest and have who do you contact? The gas company to do that? Because that'd be nice to have a little fireside. Still waiting on my friend to splice that so I can have my Amish fireplace working again. Because that was my favorite part about my house. But thank you, landscaper, for the follow. I appreciate that. And what is the question? What question? You want me to ask you a question? That's crazy. Yes. But yeah, back and forth, back and forth. So contact the gas company. Okay. Yeah, I'm a little worried. It's nice. So that's it's kind of a little bit like antique kind of looking. And my friend's like, nope, you just need to get rid of it. I'm like, no, that's like one of my favorite parts. So I'd have a nice fireplace in the kitchen. And then I have my Amish fireplace, which is electric. So yeah, I actually was pretty lucky that I had that Amish fireplace for whatever reason. My heat went out and I was able to use that to stay warm. Oh, what was I talking about? Goodness, talking about everything. What was my question? Oh, about New Year's. My last question that I can remember was, what are you guys doing for New Year's? Ouch. And then I also asked about my fireplace. Get my little boo-boo pack. I have a fireplace that, did you ever hit it at just that spot? It's right over there. And my house used to be, it was on natural gas. And then natural gas got expensive. So the previous owners switched it to kerosene. And then natural gas got cheaper again. So they switched it back to natural gas. So my house is natural gas, but the fireplace is still on kerosene. So it's got like a little tube to the outside that you just kind of like how barbecue grills have the little hookups so you can connect that way. And I don't know, I can either get a kerosene. I don't know. Sarah says the West Side is weird with that type of stuff. I know they they just create stuff like, I don't know, I think it'll work. They don't follow code as much. So Merry Christmas to you. Look at all that love. I appreciate that. So Phil, do you have any more Sam Kinison jokes for me? Man, I backed my arm. I am in Michigan. What about you, landscaper? I am in Michigan. So it's what do you guys think? A white Christmas? We do have a little bit of snow where I am. Connecticut. Oh, how's Uncle Bob doing? Got an uncle out there. So Connecticut. Merry Christmas to you too. You guys, who was it? I want to say it's out your way-ish, where they haven't had a white Christmas in 5 years. I don't know if it's Connecticut, but somewhere out by you. And we need 1 inch of snow on the ground. I didn't know. Does it have to fall on Christmas? That part I don't know. I think it just has to be on the ground. Huh. Do you guys know? Does it have to fall? Sarah says, love fireplaces, but you have a fire pit outside when it gets warmer. Yes, I do have that fire pit. That is true. And then this year, hopefully the wood that I have will be a little bit more dried out because I tried doing some fireside chats with you guys. And yeah, that didn't stay very phenomenal for very long. So I wanted this nice big fire and have it in the background just crackling away, and it would just burn off the lighter fluid, and that was it. But I think this summer will be like a full, if not, I'll buy some seasoned wood so we can have like a real fire instead of just like smolders and embers. But yeah, I like having that fire pit. So you just learned in the ground. What did you just learn? Oh, you know how to do it? You got to teach me. Got to teach me. I got so much to learn. I know a lot. I'm more book smart, not as common sense. Oh, about the white Christmas. Thank you. I'm sorry. I got all these things on my mind. I just talk about everything when I'm in live chat. So let's see. What constitutes a white Christmas? You can tell I'm tired. I am usually excellent at typing, and I'm all dyslexic right now. Oh, and then I don't know why it keeps going to Bing. I don't like Bing. Okay, so it says, according to the National Weather Service, the official definition of a white Christmas is to have 1 whole inch of snow on the ground at 7 a.m. on Christmas morning. Even if the ground was bare at 7 a.m. and snow arrived later on Christmas Day, it still won't qualify as a white Christmas. So I guess you just need that 1 inch of snow. So if it fell before, that's okay. But just to find a snow on the ground. Okay. So I am single. I am not married. And oh, you always have a fire pit. Every house. Is this my first house with a fire pit? I think it's my first house. So how am I single? I know. Don't ask. I don't know. Luck of the draw. I'm 6'1". That might hit that like button. Debbie, my cheerleader, is here telling you guys to hit that like and follow and subscribe and, and donate. And thank you, Debbie. I appreciate that. So hopefully you are home safe. And Sarah's going to help me. Oh my goodness. Some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community's experience. Uh-oh. Man, I can't get a break even on Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Thank you, Ron. And thank you. May the love, joy, and the salvation. And then it cuts out. I'll have to read that. But Merry Christmas to you. All these pop-ups now. Upgrade for total protection. Debbie says, I like it when it's snowing lightly and snow on the ground and no wind. This is not a dating site. I'll leave for a minute. You know what? If you go through, that literally was just half a second. That's the only thing that's been like that, though. So, but now he's saying I'm beautiful. Thank you. Set heart me live goal. What is that? What's the heart me? I'm going to set a live goal. I think. I don't know. Let's get some love on Christmas. Grow your team with Heart Me Live goals. I don't know what. Try a live goal now. I don't know. Let's try a live goal. I thought I had one. Can you guys still see me? I don't know. I thought it was supposed to. I'm trying, guys. I don't know. It's not. Is it going to let me? Oh, well. Oh, well. I got snowflakes you guys can give me. Hi, Queen. You're so sweet. Maybe I should go get my tiara. It's over there. Nice to have you here. Merry Christmas. And thank you, Grace. How are you doing today? Sarah says, I am going to help you. Oh, I love you. Thank you, Sarah. I would love that. And you just got home. Look at all that love. I love that, especially it's on, do I have 2 of these open? What is this one? How do I have 2? I shouldn't have 2. That's not good. What am I doing? Oh, this one's not good. Okay. This one's live. All right. I was all confused. Okay. I did it right. So thank you for that love. The love, the comments, the likes, that all helps with the algorithm. And I appreciate, look at that. That's so sweet. So I agree. I like when I don't have to drive. I definitely do like the beautiful snow. And luckily it did kind of melt a little bit because I had some ice on my walkway and that definitely was slippery. I forgot to buy salt. Salt was on my list, but it was, what day was it? Why did I have to get back? Oh, I know why. Yeah, I'm still waiting to finish the laundry hookup. So I had to get back in time to get my laundry. So I didn't go to the store I wanted to go to that had the salt and everything I needed. And I went to Myers, which I couldn't find it. It was way off in this like garden center outside. And then, yeah, so I forgot about the salt. If I would have gotten the salt for my water softener, then I would have gotten the salt for the driveway. But, landscaper, thank you so much. I appreciate that. That was sweet. Thank you. You guys are so kind. And Sarah's asking if I'm seeing family tomorrow. Yes, I am. I am going to see my mooter mom, and my brother won't be in town for a couple days, but my sisters will be there and my niece. So I get to play with my niece. So yeah, it was so funny when she was she was little. It was cute. You know how kids play a certain way. And so she's telling me to play with her. And so we're kind of playing like dollhouse. And me and that light, it's almost like I can't stand up that light. But so she's telling me, you know, I'm going to be the mom and you can be the dog and I'll be the dad and you can be the cat. And I'm like, okay. And so I'm like making like animal sounds. And she's like, no, just don't talk. Don't make sounds. So to play with her, I couldn't make a sound. I thought it was cute. Debbie says we went through a neighborhood candy cane lane where hundreds of homeowners have up Christmas lights. And they have a March of Dimes drive and they collect money. This has been going on for 30 years. That is cool. I know by us, we have Domino's Farms. Sarah, have you ever been to Domino's Farms? Actually through it? If you guys know of Domino's Pizza, is Domino's Pizza nationwide? I think it is. But Domino's Farms it was half hour or 40 minutes from where I grew up. Was it Mike Ditka owned it? Is that right? Also owned the Lions and all that stuff. So super rich guy. And he had a tremendous light show. I guess in West Michigan, they got some candy cane lane thing. Here, I have not been to that. I need to do that though. But that's really cool that they do it with the March of Dimes. It's like 10 minutes away from home. That's really cool that the people come together and do that. I love that. And for 30 years. That's a good sign. But landscaper, thank you for my Christmas gift. I appreciate that. And Sarah says she's been to Domino's Farms when she was younger. I've seen it driving by on the highway. I've never been through it. Never been through it. My other siblings. But and the other thing too, like when I was raising my daughter, I used to make her say, how festive. We'd go and we'd look at the different Christmas lights. And like I said, I'd be like, say, oh, it's so festive. But now you really don't see Christmas lights like we did before, or the decorations on the outsides of the house. I think it's because too many people steal. Did you see that one guy stealing that like 14-foot Santa? It's crazy. Debbie says we went past my brother's house. They have a huge tree in the window. Was it pretty? All nice and decorated? I know I can see the trees around here. I am great. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I just wanted to log in and share some of my Christmas Eve with you guys and see how you guys are doing. Sarah says, I don't think it's running anymore. It might not be. It might not be. I will be passing it though. Tomorrow, I think. I go close to it. So Brian says, how are you? I'm Brian from Florida. I'm back. How is it in Florida? Is it, did you get hit by the hurricanes? I know that was pretty bad about 2 months ago, month and a half ago. So Brian, good to have you here. And Merry Christmas to you as well. Thank you for liking the live. Debbie says, all I saw were the lights, but it's a huge tree. It makes mine look like a twig. Mine's, wow. Mine's pretty big. That's about as big as they get. Huh. Did they fluff theirs up? I didn't fluff mine up. I I just took it out of the bag. Brian says Milton, the hurricane Milton wrecked you. Oh my goodness. Oh, gotta remember you survived it though. You survived it. Hurricanes are scary. It sounds like a huge tree. Do you think that they got their own? I know some fir trees are extremely dense. Mine's not 100% dense. I think mine's decent, but there you go. There's different blue fir. Are the blue firs the dense ones? Look at all that love. So Brian says, I'm still alive. Got no complaints. There you go. Sometimes that's all we gotta. Yep. Sarah says, where are you going? I'm going to my sister Susie's house. And that's that town over there. I can tell you in DM. It was about 5 times bigger. They have a big house. Okay, 5 times bigger. That's like 40 feet. Was it a 40-foot tree? Are we exaggerating a little bit? Maybe you're not. I don't know how big his house is. And taller. They used to buy this. Might not be real. And taller. Oh, bigger. You're talking wider. Okay, wider and taller. What does that sound like it? So, is Susie cooking dinner? How'd you remember Susie? How'd you remember Susie? He goes, is Susie cooking dinner? What are you having? Yes, Susie's cooking. Suku Kamuku is cooking. And Sarah says, we put up our tree today, finally. Did that go smoothly? So Suku Kamuku is cooking a cathedral ceiling. Okay, so yeah, those can be super, super tall. I think we're having ham tomorrow. I could be wrong. Probably ham. Maybe turkey. I don't think so though. And she's probably gonna make her corn. What does she call it? Oh, I can't remember what she calls it. Corn, custard, pudding, casserole, cheesy deliciousness. So she'll probably have that. And salad. And maybe green bean casserole. I don't know. I'll definitely let you know. So, yeah, Susie's cooking. I just offered, I might be cooking with her. I don't know yet. I sent her a message to let me know. And those cathedral ceilings are beautiful. I do have where my spiral staircase is. I could put something up there. So it's kind of like I have low budget cathedral ceilings, maybe. But I appreciate the love, guys. And thank you for liking. How long did it take you, Sarah, to put up your tree? What do you guys feel about taking down the tree? I think I'm definitely going to enjoy my tree for as long as I can. And yeah, I think I'm going to be good. Take it down before I go back to school, you know. But it is 1 o'clock in the morning, so I'm going to go ahead and send you guys some love. Wish you a fantastic Christmas. I'm going to log off for now. Tomorrow night, if I'm not too tired, I will log back in, see how your Christmas was. Maybe pop in the morning. I don't know. But get some sleep tonight. Santa is coming. Don't forget the reason for the season. And life is going to be okay, guys. And you're definitely not alone. So topic requests are welcome. Much love and peace to you too. Thank you. And I'm so glad that you made it through the hurricane, and just take it one day at a time. And I'll see you guys soon. Sarah says, really late. I'm making cheesy potatoes, asparagus, and I don't even know how to say that. Hold on. Kinache? What is that? Now, if it was kinashite, that would be kids' tea, but I don't think that. Kinase. How do I pronounce that? Kinase, pronounce. Definition. Let's see.
Customize and save with Liberty.
Oh, I gotta stop that. I could get like a copyright thing. How to pronounce it? Kinos. Kinos. What is Kinos? Am I pronouncing it right, Kinos? Trying to find out what that is. Wait, it looks like in biochemistry, a kinase is an enzyme that catalyzes the transfer of phosphate groups for high energy. What? Let me see. We'll look at images. What is it? Oh, is that a type of food? It's probably something healthy. That's why I don't know what it is. What is kinase? Am I saying it right? Debbie says I was missing him tonight, but I reminded myself it's not just me. My kids are too. Yeah. Your kids are with you too. So are they having a hard time? Or it's got like a little blurb over there. Oh, it's a sausage. Oh, did I pronounce it right? I tried. I get it though. It's hard. And that's part of the living in the moment, to have them in our hearts. And it's a sausage from Eastern Europe. I might be trying it. Kielbasa. Okay. Huh. Is it German? Eastern Europe. I don't know. All right, guys, I'm going to log off, and I learned so much from you guys. Lots of love to you, and I will see you in the next live video. Debbie says my son feels guilty for not always being here for him and being in jail when he died. Well, I get it, lesson learned. Can't change it, and maybe that can be some motivation. Say, tell him, look, you missed out on that. And Colleen, nice to have you here. Jihad. Happy holidays, ma'am. You're always warm with the spirit. There you go. I always warm the spirit. Well, good. And happy holidays to you too, Jihad. Slavic. Okay. It is Slavic. So, yeah, that's part. There's certain things that we're meant to feel guilty to kind of learn through some things. But, Jihad, thank you for that. All right. Lots of love to you guys. Colleen, sorry we're logging off. But I will try to go live again tomorrow. If not, you will definitely see me. And, yes, he will recover. All right. Good night, guys. Thanks for joining. Happy holidays.